What is the first thing that you say when someone asks you, how have you been? For a lot of people, it's the same answer: busy. Busy has become a badge of honor. Almost like if we're exhausted enough, stressed enough, overwhelmed enough, it proves that we're doing something important. And somewhere along the way, we started believing a lie. The lie is this: the busier I am, the more valuable I am. The busier I am, the more successful I am. The busier I am, the more I matter. But what if that's not true? Aloha Ohana. Today we are continuing our human rights journey with Article 24, the right to rest and leisure. And honestly, this one I like. Well, because we live in a world that celebrates hustle, wake up earlier, work harder, push more, sleep less, do more, be more, produce more. And if you're tired, just keep going. But have you noticed something? People are exhausted, not just physically, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually exhausted. We're connected 24/7, yet many people feel like they're constantly running on empty. And I wonder if part of the problem is that we've confused activity with significance. Being busy doesn't automatically mean you're productive. Being productive doesn't automatically mean you're fulfilled. And being exhausted definitely doesn't prove you're successful. Think about it. The ocean has tides, seasons change, the sun sets, rises, nature has its rhythms, creation has its rhythms, and even God rested. But somehow we've convinced ourselves that non-stop motion is the goal. What if rest isn't something that you earn after you've done enough? What if rest is part of how you are designed? Because rest isn't laziness. Rest is preparation. Rest is recovery. And rest is stewardship. I was working full time at TSA. And with this brain aneurysm, my body just doesn't feel right a lot of times. And some people say that it's not the aneurysm. Some people, I don't know what it is, but I know that I feel different. But I decided that to steward my self, my gifts, and to be a better steward with the gifts that God gave me, and part of it is life, I would need to move down from a full-time position to a part-time position. You see, rest is wisdom. The truth is, some of the most important things in life happen when we slow down enough to notice them. Conversations happen, relationships, ideas, and yes, healing. Spending more time in prayer and just knowing and appreciating things, gratitude and peace. You can't rush those things. You can't. And yet, those are often the things that matter the most. We've learned that there's always ways to do more work. But the things that I mentioned is so much more important. People think that there's always another goal, another project, another responsibility. The work never truly ends. So if we're waiting until everything is finished before we rest, we may never rest. Human rights, number 24, reminds us that people, deserve time to recover, time to enjoy life, time to recharge, time to simply be human. Not because they've earned it, but because they need it. So here's the question I want to leave with you. What if the next level of your life doesn't require more doing? What if it requires resting better? So let's watch the video for number 24. Sorry, I don't have the file open. Sorry about that. Okay. My DVD player is not working right now, but we'll just end for today, and I will show the video tomorrow for rest, because yes, as I talk about rest, it is now about 4:50 in the morning and I haven't gone to sleep yet. So when I talk about rest, I also talk to myself. I make sure, like I'm using this as a way of talking in the mirror, because there's times when I just don't rest the way that I should. I know that it is a luxury. I know that it is a right. It's not just a luxury. I just love it. But it is our right to rest. And I should get to bed. Not that I was working. I was actually reading. I like reading. So anyway, until tomorrow, thank you for being here with me. And I will play that video tomorrow when I do number 25. So until then, have a blessed day and ahui ho.